Good morning, guys. Daily Dose of Drag and Drive what number we're on? 23. All right, listen. Today is going to be fun. Today kicks off the next 5 days of going live every morning, 7:45 a.m. Central, to update Carolina Drag Cruise. Y'all, the next, I don't know. Rocky Mountain Race Week starts in 31 days. So the next 37 days is going to be insanity for all of the lists. Carolina Drag Cruise drops on the 8th mile list. So there's 60 people involved in that. If you haven't signed up and you live close and you want to do it, starts tomorrow. I'm sure if you show up, they will let you in. So 64 spots are open and available for that race. So all of those people that finish that event will end up on the 8th mile drag and drive list. That's exciting. We've got Midwest Drags in 19 days. I can't wait. That means I leave in 17 days. Thank you to Stephen Hafner for letting me stay at his place on my drive to Cleves, Ohio, to get started on that event. That way I can wake up rested on Sunday morning and cruise on in, help get the stage set up and meet everybody and all that kind of stuff. So it's going to be a ton of fun. That event is going to be absolutely wild. You know, we did C10 Nationals, which is where I got my red hat, which is the first time I've ever owned a hat that's not black or gray, which is kind of interesting. But C10 Nationals, had a ton of fun. It was a blast down there. It was great to, meet Hyde in person. It was great to kind of see how the day is going to go and things like that. So we'll switch it up a little bit for Midwest Drags. I'll actually be running one of the cameras and microphone out in the pits and running around. I'll probably be editing a few videos throughout the week as promo type stuff. So it's going to be crazy. I'm going to love it. It's awesome. 19 days Midwest Drags. Okay. Let's get to it. Chris Salkeld says, good morning. Need to order some stickers for the Drag Week trailer. Yes, you do. Decals. I sent 70 something decals yesterday. It was insanity. I love you guys. Thank you so much. I really, really, really appreciate your support on that. That helps us fund apparel, which is coming. I'll drop the pre-order for apparel on Friday of this week. I know I've said that a couple times, but I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that and let that be available for 2 weeks. And then once I arrive at Midwest Drags, after we get everything set up, I'll pack shirts and ship them Monday. So looks like we've got a bunch of folks on Facebook this morning too, as well. For some reason, it's saying Facebook user. So Racer Spotlight, 200 horsepower Mustang. Huh. I don't know what, I may have misspelled something there. 200 horsepower nitrous LS. Sorry, I worded that wrong. I was thinking 200 horsepower shot of nitrous on an LS. He's talking about Nathan Robert, and we'll get to that in just a second. So decals went out yesterday. I have another pack of 50 that I broke into yesterday because Noah Inky of Questionable Performance Solutions ordered 6. So that was awesome. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate that. Red Hat Scotty ordered 3 earlier in the day. So there's 9 Drag and Drive Addiction decals headed towards Questionable Performance Solutions. So hopefully they'll get those tomorrow. Should be anyways, I would think tomorrow. They live in Kansas City, which is about 3 hours from me. So surely the post office can sort it that fast. Again, shirts, hoodies, and hat pre-sale begins on Friday. I am going to work out some kind of package to where I can bundle some stuff. I just haven't got it all worked out yet. So, and I'll ship all of the pre-order sales. It'll run this Friday to the Friday before Midwest Drags. It will be open. The pre-sale will be open. We'll run it till then. I'll pack the weekend that I arrive at Midwest Drags, and they will ship that Monday of Midwest Drags, which is June 6th. So if you are close to the Cleves, Ohio area, come up and see us. But I wrote an article. Let's change it up a little bit here. I wrote an article yesterday about Adam Dory. Great dude, amazing. Love his 79 Malibu. So that's what I wrote it about. We actually there's several articles that are written are able to be written within the information that he gave me. So I'll drop those over the next few weeks. It's really been a lot of fun to reach out to folks and ask them, because the one thing about it, we're telling stories that nobody's getting to hear, or you see it on a Facebook page or something like that, or a Facebook post, but typically people don't talk about themselves and write this kind of stuff. So if you are part of a drag and drive event, I will eventually work around to you. I promise. It takes I'm still not great at writing, so it takes me time to put stuff together, and I have to read and read and read and rewrite and all that kind of stuff. So Adam Dory's 79 Malibu Drag and Drive history. The article's up on Facebook on the Drag and Drive Facebook page. It's also on the website at draganddrive.com. Now, Carolina Drag Cruise starts tomorrow. Are you excited? I'm excited. I'm really pumped about this. So, Michael Lone's been on the live stream with us talking about what it's like to host one of these events, and I'm excited to see it go through. I really wish I could have made it to this one, but definitely will for next year. So, there's a ton of really cool cars that are going. So, I'm working through trying to work out what I want information wise, and I'm using the Carolina Drag Cruise participants for that, for quick, punchy write ups on people's cars that will give us tons of content to run through, like to Midwest Drags. Starts in 19 days. So I reached out to about six Carolina Drag Cruise racers yesterday and got some responses. So I'm going to start kind of filtering in some articles about that stuff. So the first one is Nathan Robert in his 98 Mustang. And one of the Facebook users earlier had said 200 horsepower LS. Yes, it's a junkyard 5.3 with a 200 horsepower shot of nitrous on it. That he actually started swapping 9 weeks ago. He just finished it up over the weekend, which was what made me kind of see the post. And I was like, oh my gosh, this dude just finished it, barely has any miles on it, and is fixing to take it on a drag and drive. We all know everybody is running right up against the number here to try and make events. We're always trying to get the most performance out of a car that we can. And so, it always runs right up to the limit, because if you have a few weeks that your car is finished before your event, you're going to tinker with it. You're going to do something. You're going to take it to the track. You're going to make a pass. You're going to break something. And then you're trying to figure out how to get it fixed. So the cool thing about this event for him is he's never been down a drag strip. He's made some, I'm sure, spirited runs on the street, but has never actually been down the tree and done all that kind of stuff. So that's pretty neat. He was going to do some testing this last weekend just as the car was finished, but the tracks got rained out. So it's a Terminator X Junkyard 5.3. He said unknown cam. It's a used turbo 400 and a 3000 stall converter 8.8, and it's patched together exhaust from a truck and you'll see the pictures here. Let me actually pull these up here. Hold on just a second, because this is good stuff, and we got time. We got 8 minutes. Let's see here. So the car looks great with the welds on it. Welds? I don't know if those are welds, actually. See, are you guys seeing that? Yeah, perfect. Okay. So this is the car. He said that he'll be in True Street, but I think he said he may change to Limited Street with the slicks, and you can see the exhaust pipe there. So he said it's a cut up exhaust from a truck, so that's a plus. There's the nitrous bottle in the back, and this is most likely how he'll carry the front tires. There's the motor. Oh, yeah. Going through my pictures there. There's a street legal program from HRA. You can see the nitrous shark nozzle there in the bottom of the intake. Tons of Amazon bits on this car, he said. So pretty neat to see somebody throw together a car, especially for these events. Adjustable Hammer Racing says, dude, everything you're doing is awesome. Keep up the great content. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Looks like we're gonna have to tighten my mic up here a little bit. Dang, it's like dropping. Hang on. See if that works. There we go. I actually left my good microphone stand in Dallas, so I'm having this like ghetto rig deal up here. Race stars, yeah, there you go. So Adjustable Hammer Racing, obviously you all know what that is. That's a crescent wrench that doubles as everything, screwdriver, all that kind of stuff. So thank you, Adjustable Hammer Racing. We have a ton of content coming. I will tell you, C10 Nationals opened my eyes that we don't attend car shows anymore. It didn't do anything for me. It was great to learn and be in the middle of all of that stuff, but I'm not a car show guy anymore. I'm a drag and drive event. That's all I want to do. I don't want to go and and look at cars and things like that. There were some autocross stuff there that was a lot of fun to watch. I didn't ride in one of those. There was a ton of not a ton. There was about 11 trucks drag race on a no prep pit road section. That was kind of fun. The most fun for me is during the drives, like while you meet people at the gas station, while you meet people in the hotel parking lots and things like that. And really, we didn't have a ton of that. A lot of guys left their trucks at the show and were driving their normal cars back and forth to the hotel. So there still wasn't just a ton of people just hanging out in the parking lot either. So it was very strange. Made me really miss my drag and drive family. So I'm excited to get back to that with Midwest Drags. Let's jump over. What's my next? Oh, yeah, Midwest Drags, 19 days. Racer spotlight for that is Derek Adams in a 96 Geo Tracker. That's right. You heard that right. With a 351 Windsor TKO 600. He is in the same boat that Nathan is in. Very few hits. He has actually taken to the track, but only got, it's being the TKO, it's manual trans, obviously. He's only had a couple. He said, I've had a couple first to second gear hits at Dragway 42. They built the car for road courses, autocross, but then saw all the fun that everybody was having at the drag and drive events and wanted to give those a try. So his plan is to, if it survives Midwest Drags, they're also going to enter Autocross Week, which is kind of cool. It would be fun to see, one, the tracker do well, and then two, the tracker go and make some turns. The cool part about the tracker is Vinny Barbone is also coming with his tracker, the blue one that was on Sick Week with the blown small block Chevrolet, with the big 671, I think, on it. So it'll be really fun. I hope that some of the photographers grab, set up a photo shoot with those two Geo trackers with small block engines in them. I just can't imagine. I'm gonna have to get closer to Vinny's and Derek's here to see how that fits. I can't understand how all of that gets in there and then gives you room for a trans and a rear axle. Derek's car's cut down 9-inch, obviously cut down 9-inch, full frame build. So it'll be fun to go around and do a real spotlight on it. And so obviously with all of these racer spotlights, then we will also track them during the weeks. Like for Carolina Drag Cruise, Nathan Robert will follow his every day. I'll update you guys every day on his stuff. And then Derek Adams, being that I'll be at Midwest Drags, we'll actually hit them while we're on the live stream, find out what they did the day before as far as past ET times and things like that. So that's it, guys. 757. Well, Rocky Mountain Race Week's in 32 days. So I'll be on the RMRWers page today looking for folks that I can do racer spotlights on. So my plan is to meet as many people through this as possible and do as many spotlights as I can to get everybody excited. Jonathan Stonecipher, what's up, buddy? Guys, if you didn't know, Jonathan Stonecipher is the reason we are involved in drag and drive at all, because he kept telling me I needed to do it, and I did it, and it's amazing, and I love it. We are obviously Race Week. We're registered for Race Week. Jonathan's registered for Race Week. So it's going to be kind of fun. The head for the MG is at Beauport right now getting ported. So it's going to be kind of cool. I mean, that car should make 450, pretty easy wheel if we get it back in time. And 2,300 pounds, 2,150 pounds with Steven in it. So that'll be pretty wild. Guys, thank you so much. I'll be live again tomorrow morning, 7:45. And then Friday, Michael Lone is going to jump on from Carolina Drag Cruise with us for 4 or 5 minutes because, he's going to be busy. It's got to get rolling there. So thanks again. I will see you guys. Yep. Jeff Kirchhoff. Yep. Your stickers went in the mail yesterday as well. He said, thanks for the continued updates, Mike. Yeah, I'm really excited about what's coming because we've done all of this with only Sick Week content and then King of the Open Road and the circuit. So we really haven't even got into what we're going to do. Adjustable Hammer says we'll be back at Rocky Mountain Race Week in June. Hopefully can make it down to Carolina Drag Cruise for the finals this weekend to spectate. That's cool, man. If you do, definitely send us some pictures. I appreciate that. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Got to go to work.